Hey everybody, and welcome to this video. I'm Inxlaura123, and in today's video I thought I would do something a little bit different, so I hope that's okay, and I hope you don't find this video boring. Dad, I'm talking to you especially. I've got to tell you, okay, before I get into this one, my dad has been watching my videos recently. Okay, my dad has known that I've been a YouTuber for many years, okay, but recently he's decided to start watching said videos of mine, and he then goes on to say how boring they are. So I was like, I have been called a lot of things in my life, trust me, but I've never been called boring. Anyway, so Dad, I hope if you are watching this video, I hope you don't find it too boring. He said the other day that when he feels a bit tired, he'll put one of my vlogs on. He puts one of my vlogs on and it helps him fall asleep. I mean, you know, I did say I've got the ASMR channel. They are actually videos I do to help people sleep. But the vlog channel, that's not for that. That's to entertain and stuff. Anyway, I thought it was quite funny. So Dad, if you're watching, hope it's not a boring video for you. If it is, just click off. Go and watch something else. But yeah, I thought what I would do is sit here, talk and ramble, which is, you know, what I do most of the time. But yeah, I'm going to be talking about things that I've watched recently and that I've really enjoyed watching. I love to watch. Now, that could be TV shows, that could be things on YouTube, or like things on like social media like TikTok, Instagram, that kind of thing. So yeah, channels that I like to watch, shows that I like to watch. And yeah, I don't know, is it a boring idea for a video or do you find it interesting? Let me know in the comments section down below what you've been watching recently and you're just like loving and obsessed with, or, you know, shows that you don't like, anything kind of related to things you watch, whether you like them, dislike them, obsess over them. I love your comments. So I do have a little notes here because I didn't want to forget, you know, what I actually like to watch. There's probably, you know, going to be like shows and things I'm like, after this video has been recorded, I'm like, oh no, I forgot to mention that. If it is the case, it is the case. But these are the ones that kind of comes to my mind when I was thinking of doing this video. So we're going to start with TV shows. How organised am I? My little notes. So the first show that I am literally obsessed with, now I don't just mean obsessed, I mean obsessed with, is The Gladiators. Okay, so it's on BBC One on a Saturday. Now, the times vary. Sometimes it's 6 and it's 7. It's kind of due to their BBC scheduling. I don't know. It does change a bit, but it's fine. As long as I know it's on, we'll watch it whatever time it is. Now, when I was younger, I was obsessed with the original Gladiators back in the 90s. And I was so into the Gladiators that I even did... This is really cringe, but true. I even did one of my GCSE projects on the Gladiators, and passed, by the way. Yeah, I love them. I used to watch the show. I got so into it when I was younger. And I remember when they stopped the show all those years ago, I was so devastated. Like, I really was upset. But yeah, it's back. It's been brought back. It's revamped. Obviously, there's new Gladiators. There's something really exciting about having the Gladiators back on TV. And you know, I can get where they were coming from with the old series back in the day. People were getting a little bit bored of it. I mean, I wasn't. I loved it. But it kind of, you know, started to get low ratings and things. But there were a few controversies that happened with the old series. So, you know, in a way, it's been good that it has had such a long gap. But now it's back with a vengeance. And I actually think, and I'm a big fan of the original Gladiators, that the new Gladiators TV show, I think there's more personalities on this one. Whereas it was mainly Wolf or Jet, you know, now they've all got a little something. They've all got a little character. They've all got their own kind of persona and, you know, stuff. But I still think there's always going to be a couple who are sort of bigger characters than the others, more memorable. But I do think, as I say, they have got more characteristics and personalities. But, you know, I mean, I just love the Gladiators. You know, as I say, back in the 90s, love the Gladiators. Now, at 45 years old, I know it's scary, 46 this year, I'm still loving the Gladiators. Like, I can't get enough of it. I could literally, I could literally watch it over and over again. I mean, I can't, but I love the excitement. I love the different games. I love the Eliminator. I love that I love that thing where all ages can watch it. Like, it's a real family show. Like, we all get something different from it. And I love that. I love that it brings families back together. you know, like they used to back in the day on a Saturday night and watch TV shows together. And I love that. It's so fun. It's so exciting. I love everything about that show. And my favourite gladiator, well, there's a few because I love them for different reasons. But my favourite gladiator, and Nathan agrees because he loves the gladiators as well. I don't think quite as much as me because I get obsessive, but he does love it. And we watch it together as a couple, you know, every Saturday night when it's on. But we both love Legend. So yeah, let me know, by the way, any of these shows that I mention or videos, let me know if you like them or who your favourite is. Yeah, Legend is the best. He literally is a legend, you know. But he plays up to his character so well. And like he keeps that kind of persona and the nasty man, arrogant, and he's just brilliant. He's so funny and he's a really good gladiator. I mean, look, they all are very strong, powerful athletes as well, but Legend is just brilliant. He always like cracks us up. I also love Sabre. She's gorgeous. She's my girl crush, without a doubt, Sabre. I love Viper. Viper's just like, he barely talks. He just kind of goes, and growls, and he's naughty. And I love the way we always laugh when he goes into the crowd, finds the family of the contender, and then just rips up all their signs from. Yeah, it's brilliant. He's brilliant. But yeah, I just love it. I love the gladiators. I really want a gladiators t-shirt. I'm thinking of getting. I've seen one on eBay and I'm like, oh, is that a bit weird? No, it's a big thing. I think Gladiators has become so popular again, which is just fantastic for a whole new generation. So yeah, that is my first TV obsession of the Gladiators. So next on my list, I have Married at First Sight. Now, I'm so sorry to my fellow Brits because of course I am from, you know, the United Kingdom, clearly, my accent, but I have to say, I always prefer the Australian Married at First Sight to the English one. I find it more glamorous, the Australian one. I find there more drama. There's just more going on. I don't know. I just always find the English one a bit annoying. There's always like a few people in it that, you know, you root for, that you like. But compared to the Australian one, I think a lot of people think that. A lot of people that I talk to online who also like the show. It's like we all watch the UK one, but it's the Australian one. When's that one back? So recently the Oz version of it come back, and I was really excited, you know, because it's Married at First Sight Australia. And I'll be honest with you, I am enjoying it. So that's why I included it in this video. I am enjoying it. I'm pretty much up to date with it. I think I'm like one episode behind. I don't feel as if it's as good as previous series, but I still love it and I still watch it. Does that make sense? It does feel very scripted, I suppose, which we all know there's editing and the way they're told to do things. That's obvious. That's entertainment. That's fine. But it feels even more so. And there's not really what I'm finding so far. I mean, I'm still quite early on in the series, so it could change, but there's not anyone really, or couples in particular, I'm really like rooting for and loving. And, you know, there's plenty that I don't like for certain reasons. And you think, oh, come on, you end up shouting at the TV, which is all part of it. It's like panto. But I don't know. It's not got that same something that the other series do. But I'm still loving it. I'm still watching it. As I say, I'm still addicted to it. I love the dinner parties. I love the drama, the rows, the shouting at each other, the affairs. That I know it's naughty, it shouldn't happen, but there's something exciting about watching a bride go off with someone else's husband. God, that sounds terrible. It's the show, all right? It's the entertainment. But yeah, I do love it, and I have been watching it. And yeah, as I say, it's still early days. So as the series goes on, I might find there are people on it that I feel more drawn to and care about and stuff. But yeah, I did have to mention it because I do love a bit of Married at First Sight. And yes, it's trashy, but I don't care. I love a bit of trashy TV, especially like romance, dating kind of vibes shows. I've always really enjoyed those. So next on the list actually is the same thing, which is First Dates. Not the same show, but as in what I've just said about the dating and reality stuff. Yeah, I love that. I feel so nosy watching people having a first date. So it's on Channel 4, and yeah, it's been going many years. I don't know how long exact, but a long time. And yeah, like they go to this restaurant and obviously they're filmed on their date, and then they have to say would they like to see each other again or not. That's, oh my God, that's the most nerve-wracking bit. If I was on there and I'd had a really good date, so I thought, and then I got to the end, you know, you're in the little room and would you like to see that person again? And you're all confident, like, yeah, it'd be wonderful looking at them. And you look at them and they're like, no, I wouldn't like to see them. That's a horrible thing. I'll be like, oh God. But yeah, I just really love it. I love watching them go on their dates. And I know this is really weird, but I love seeing what food they pick. And I don't know, and just like the banter between them. And I love watching like all the waiters and waitresses. And I will say, Fred does not seem as into it anymore. So Fred is the host, you know, he's the kind of person who greets them at the door. But I think he's got so into himself. Sorry, I'm just putting it out there. He's so into himself. He's done celebrities, Get Me Out of Here and stuff like that, and other shows, and he's so like famous. It's kind of like it feels like he's too big for the show now. Whereas he used to have a bit more banter and chat to the people, he's just kind of like, oh, hello, welcome. I can't do a French accent, sorry. Bonjour, welcome. You know, that's kind of all he does. So he doesn't really get into it anymore like he used to. It's like he doesn't really want to be on the show, but he's like, well, might as well. So I will say that's a bit sad because he used to be better on it, but I still really enjoy it. I love watching it. So yeah, First Dates, love it. But I do feel really sorry for him when one wants to meet again and the other one doesn't. That's just like, it's horrible. Anyway, right, next up I've got Towie. The Only Way is Essex. So yeah, I love it. How can I not? I mean, it's set in my Essex, not where I am. Saying that though, they have actually been to Southend a few times. Normally they go to Adventure Island. That's mainly the place. Whenever they've done like Southend location stuff, I think they've been to Leigh-on-Sea as well. But it is weird seeing your kind of, you know, area on the show. But yeah, I do love a bit of Towie, and you know, look, it's not Towie of old with all like Mark and Lauren, and that was different with Arge and all that. But it's still Towie. I still watch it. It's still addictive. There's still loads of drama, the gossiping, the drama, the backstabbing. I mean, they're supposed to be a group of friends, but you wouldn't trust them with anything. You know, my friends I trust. I tell them stuff, and I'm like, okay, that's cool. These people, like, you just wouldn't trust them, would you? But I do love it. There's characters that I really like, and there's characters that I really dislike. I'm sorry, I've got to say, I cannot stand Saffron. I can't stand her. To me, she was kind of brought on as a Gemma Collins replacement. I can't. She has to get in everyone's business, but she hasn't really got any storylines. For me, her literally being on the show is just stirring shit and gossiping and being there for her friends, but also then gossiping. I can't be doing her. I'm sorry. I can't be doing Saffron. But I do love Amber, even though most people don't like Amber Turner. I do like Amber Turner. I love Courtney and Chloe. I love their friendship bond. It's so beautiful over the years. Like, they're just so lovely friends. Trying to think. Now, I know everyone hates Junaid, and to be fair, I didn't like Junaid for a long, long time. I was like, oh God, get him off. He's horrible. But I do think he's kind of matured. I don't think he's made the best of decisions. I mean, if you've watched this show, you'll know what I'm talking about. If you don't, I'm sorry, ignore this bit. But like, yes, he did, you know, kind of go off with Harry's boyfriend. It's not the best. And I do find, I will say, with this series, it is becoming a little bit irritating that they're focusing constantly on Joe and Junaid like they did in last series. And it's like, okay, look, what they did was wrong, but they're together now. They're happy. Harry's moving on. You know, I do find it's getting a bit samey. But, yeah, I don't know. I kind of warm to Junaid. And I kind of feel a bit sorry for him and Joe because it feels like they're constantly being bullied, even though they were in the wrong, what they did. Anyway, but I do like Harry as well. Like, I like Harry as well. So, yeah, I love a bit of Towie, I have to say. But when it comes to reality shows like that, my favourite is Made in Chelsea, which is due back soon. I keep seeing the trailer, and they're not saying when it is. So, but they keep saying coming soon. So I'm assuming that'll be in the next few weeks, hopefully. Normally what happens is Towie finishes and then Chelsea comes on, but you know, look, Made in Chelsea is pretty much the same thing with, you wouldn't trust these people as your friends. They all gossip and stir. They all go off with each other. But they're just slightly posher, and go to very luxurious places. But I think the next series, Made in Chelsea, if I remember, was set in, I think they've gone to the Maldives, which I think if I could fly, me and Nathan have said that it's like our ideal dream location to go to the Maldives. It looks beautiful. But yeah, they all go there. And there's going to be drama. It'd be interesting to see Sam Prince back. I do like Sam Prince. Once again, I love a rogue. I shouldn't like him, but I do. He's quite a cheeky chappy. And obviously he split up with, I can't remember her name, I'm so sorry. Yasmin. There we go. He split up with Yaz. He's now single and probably going to cause loads of trouble and go after someone's girl. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to Made in Chelsea. Coming soon, but just don't know when. But I do love those kind of reality drama shows. I know they're cheesy and cringe and tacky, but so am I. So it's fine. It all goes. Right, next on my list is, The Apprentice. So I've watched The Apprentice for many, many years, and The Apprentice for me holds special memories because I always remember sitting with my mum, just watching The Apprentice, and we've always sort of sat together watching it. And I always feel guilty because some of the series, I was starting to get a bit bored of it basically a few years ago because it felt very samey. And she said, "Oh, new series starts. You're going to watch it with me?" And I was like, "No, I don't know. I don't fancy it anymore." And I did stop watching it for a few years. And now I feel really sad, like, because I wish, because my mum, if you're new here, sorry, my mum passed away just nearly a year and a half ago. And I just wish I'd have said, "All right then, I'll watch it with you." I don't know. I just feel like there was missed opportunities, missed time that I could have spent with my mum. But there's a whole lot of emotion that I don't want to go into in this video, but I do regret it. So what I'm doing, I watched last year's series, and so I'm back on it, and obviously currently watching the new series. And every time, honestly, every time we put it on, Nathan is watching it with me now as well, which is great because he'd never really watched. He'd seen little clips of it, but he'd never really sat and watched it. But we both said we're going to watch it, and he's got into it as well, and we talk about it afterwards. And I like that we can watch a show together. It's nice. But yeah, every time we watch it, we go, "Yeah, Mum, Apprentice is on." So look, I'm quite a spiritual person, so I'd like to think she was watching it with us. But yeah, so we love The Apprentice, and I love Alan Sugar. I love the way he goes, "You're fired." And he's very witty one-liners. He's so quick. He's so quick with his comedy. And I go on social media and, like, they really slate him and say he's cringy and all that. But, like, like, he's a bit cringy, but I find it really funny. Like, his little one-liners are brilliant, on the mark. And I love the different tasks. I was saying to my friend the other day, because my friend Hannah watches it as well. So it's nice because I have Nathan and Hannah to talk about The Apprentice with. And obviously people on socials a bit. But we were saying, like, the tasks are getting a little bit samey still. They're still not mixing it up. And we wish that they'd keep the kind of fans' favourite tasks, but also do, like, some new ones as well. Put some new stuff, new ideas in it. But I don't know. Maybe they just kind of stick to that formula and just get on with it over the years. But yeah, I'm liking the contestants this year. There are some that I'm not keen on. I don't like Mia. I just think she looks permanently miserable and just arrogant. I mean, the other day she was in the boardroom and she just turned around in front of all the other contestants and she was just like, "Yeah, I work the hardest here." And they were looking at her like, I don't like that. There's nothing wrong with being a strong, powerful woman, especially in the workplace. I love that. However, there's also a difference between that and being arrogant and putting people down, and that's not cool. So I've got a feeling she's going to win, or at least be in that final four. But yeah, who's my favourite? I think her name was Malika. She went out last week, which I was sad about. But I don't know who could. I like Dean. I think Dean's very good. But yeah, I just really enjoy it. Nathan enjoys it, and we just like the after bit. There's an after bit as well. You're fired, The Apprentice afterwards, where they interview the person who's been fired. So I love that with Tom Allen, who's just brilliant. He's so funny. So yeah, that's good. That's good. My favourite bit is the interview bits at the end where they sort of say about their business plans, and then they interview them and they just rip them to shreds, all their plans, so yeah, that's my favourite bit. It's exciting. I think everyone loves that. And the TV shopping channel challenge as well, which is supposed to be this week's coming episode, which I'm going to love. So that's The Apprentice. And the other one I have on my list, if I can actually read it, is, so Love on the Spectrum. Now, I know I said this video is what I've watched recently, but clearly I haven't watched it because they're all old series. But the reason I'm mentioning it is because I saw on Netflix that it's coming back very soon. I think it was at the beginning of April, if I'm correct. Now, I don't know if that's just in the US or if it's worldwide. I'm hoping it's worldwide. Because otherwise, if people see it in another country before we see it, it'll be like ruined with spoilers. But yeah, I love Love on the Spectrum. And I just find it such a wholesome, sweet, romantic, cute show. And I do love the fact that it shows people who are on the spectrum how they deal with love and heartbreak and romance and dating and their families and everything. I just love it, so I love that show. And I know there are a few people who find it disrespectful and don't watch it, and it's each to your own, but I don't think it's like that. I mean, I honestly think it's coming from a good place. It is, to make people smile, to make people feel love and see love and in a different way. I think it's lovely. So yeah, I'm very excited for the new series of Love on the Spectrum. Okay, so they are my kind of TV shows and stuff. Right, next up next up, YouTube. Now, I'll be honest, I don't watch as much YouTube as I used to watch. I think mainly it's because, like, I'm either working, or I'm reading, or I'm out shopping, or I'm doing stuff in the house, or whatever. You know, I don't know, or I'm watching TV. I don't get to watch as much YouTube as I did. And when I am on YouTube, it's mainly, like, me, like, making videos. You know, I'm doing my vlog channel. I'm doing my ASMR channel. Minx Law 123 ASMR, links down below. Anyway, promotion. Self-plugging. But yeah, I'm the one making the YouTube videos and not necessarily watching as much YouTube as I used to. But there are channels that I still watch. I still watch YouTube daily. I love watching YouTube the best when I'm having like some dinner, like, or lunch dinner. I like sitting there at the table with my earphones with a video and just chilled out. Love that. That's my kind of thing. And also whilst I'm getting ready for work, I'll have a YouTube video playing and sort of listen to it, but also watch it as well at times, you know. So there are, as I say, YouTube videos that I love to watch, channels that I watch all the time, like religiously. I have to watch every video that they put on because I adore them. So first of all, first YouTuber that I'm going to mention, and I have to mention her because, you know, I love her. Like, I want to hug her. Like, I love her so much. She is such an inspiring girl, and I love her channel. I love her videos, and it's Demi Donnelly. Now, Nathan does take the mick out of me because I'm slightly obsessed with her, not in a creepy, weird way, but in a way that I find her such an inspiration, both with her fashion and like, homeware stuff, and just like her personality is so... It's so brilliant. It's so positive, and I love the way she keeps it real. I've been watching Demi Donnelly's channel for absolutely years, right? And I've seen how she's changed, and I love the fact that she's, you know, just herself, you know. She says it how it is. You know, she might just show you walking around with the dogs, or, you know, she might show you shopping with her, or in her house, or going out to events, being with her friends, being with her lovely fiance. Like, it's just her life. And I think because I've watched her for so many years, I'm so invested. I want her to be happy, and I follow her on socials as well, so I love seeing her Instagram and stuff. And okay, I'm starting to sound a bit weird. No, she knows that I follow her, which is even weirder. No, she's lovely. She's messaged me back and stuff as well, which has been brilliant. But I just love her channel so much, and she has inspired me, especially like fashion and things, right? Because of her wearing waistcoats, I have got my love of waistcoats back. When I was younger, right, there's photos, videos of me. I used to wear waistcoats all the time, and then I kind of stopped wearing them. But now I've seen her in them, I'm like, I want to get a waistcoat. And so, yeah, I got a waistcoat the other day and I love it. But anyway, but also she inspires me with like household stuff. Like she'll mention a cleaning product's really good or whatever. And I think, oh, I'll check that out. And also she's got like a little room where she's got this beautiful like gallery, like all different like antique picture things. And that's what I'm now doing in a hallway. I've kind of copied her with that. But I find her really entertaining. She's sweet, she's funny, she's herself. And I love that about her. So Demi Donnelly, without a doubt, I watch literally every video. As soon as I see a new video, I'm like, right, I'm there. She's great. She's awesome. And also, through Demi, I found another channel called Slice of Jess. Now, Jess is Demi's friend. And watching Demi, I discovered Jess. They, you know, feature in videos together. And I was like, oh, I love their friendship. I like her personality. And obviously, they said she had a channel as well. And she's got TikTok and stuff. So I was like, okay. I checked her out and instantly I was like, I like her. She's cool. She's nice. These girls are my kind of girls. And so, yeah, I do watch pretty much, yeah, every video she puts up as well. And I love it. That kind of spend a day me vlogs with people are just brilliant. I really enjoy them. And I love it. I love like seeing her with her partner or fiance. She's obviously getting married this year. So that's going to be exciting. Actually, yeah, Demi and her are both getting married this year, aren't they? So that's exciting for me. I'm like, oh, love it. I can't wait to see all those vlogs about the wedding and like when they go shopping and changing rooms, showing the stuff. Like, I love that. So yeah, Slice of Jess, Demi Donnelly, love them. And if they're ever in Essex, come hang out with me because, you know, I'm a bit boring, but, you know. Anyway, right, so next up, Worm's Eye View. The lovely Pippa, another channel that I watch religiously. I love Pippa. And Pippa, if you're watching this, I don't always comment, but I'm always there. Once again, why am I sounding creepy with these people? But no, I just love her channel. She's so... It's these people that I watch that are themselves. They're so raw. There's no pretense. There's no acting. They're just them. And I love that. And that's how I portray myself, well, hopefully, in my channel. Or both my channels. You know, I'm always, since I've been a YouTuber, just been me. That's not always good. That's not always bad. But, like, it's just me. And I think that's how I like to watch other people than just being themselves. And down to earth and stuff. And with Pippa, like, it's just... you know, I love seeing, you know, like in her job, I love her seeing walking the dogs, I love seeing her at home, doing the cleaning or going shopping or with Lee and the boys and her family. And I do think, I suppose like you, if you're a regular viewer of my channel, because I get lovely comments from you all saying that if you watch someone all these years, you feel like you're part, like it's part of you, like you're part of your routine as well. You get to know them through videos, and obviously you don't really know them, like you feel like you do but you don't, it kind of thing, but like it's still an element of knowing these people through watching them all the time, and I like that, and I feel I get that with Pippa as well. You know, I've watched a few. I've actually met Pippa. She was lovely. She comes to Southend with her family a good few years ago, and I'd love to meet her again. So Pippa, if you ever want to come to Southend, we went shopping, we went for a drink, like it was brilliant. I'd love spending time with her. And she met Nathan, she met my mum, bless her. So yeah, Worm's Eye View, without a doubt. So they're my kind of vloggy channels, as I call them. ASMR. Now ASMR, I've been making ASMR videos for absolute years, you know, over 10 years now on my channel. But I don't know, like back in the day, I used to watch so many other ASMR channels, but I don't tend to do that as much anymore, simply because I think I end up watching them and thinking, oh, that's a good sound. Well, how did I do this? And it becomes very non-entertaining and just like research. Sorry, my voice is really croaky because I've got hay fever. Anyway, moving on. But I still do watch a bit of ASMR because I need a drink, I think. I like to, you know, get my tingles, get relaxed, get chill, get calm. So there are certain channels that I always watch with regards to ASMR. And the first one is ASMR Bryony. I don't even know if it's Bryony or Bryony. I say Bryony. If I've said your name wrong, I'm sorry, girl. But she's just brilliant. I love her videos. She's so sweet. She must have, for me, the sweetest accent. Like her voice, her accent, her manner, just everything is so sweet, so pure, natural, lovely. And it just helps me to relax more when someone's like that. I sit and watch and I'm just like that. It's like melting in pure relaxation, and she makes me smile, and she's a really lovely girl as well. So yeah, ASMR Bryony, brilliant, and ASMR Planet as well, who I've watched for many years as well. She just does such cute kitsch, you know, very sometimes childlike videos like doll heads, mannequins, toys, fidget toys, very bright colours, like very unique ideas. She has, for me, the most unique videos out there, and she deserves all her subscribers because she's fantastic. And like she'll do a video and I'm like, whoa, how did you even think of that? That's such a great, cool, cute idea for a video. And yeah, she's brilliant. Brilliant. I love her. So they're my sort of main two. I mean, sometimes I do flick through like random ASMR videos. There could be artists that I've watched before or artists that I've never watched that are new to me, and I just, oh, that looks a good video, and I'll sit and watch that. But I don't tend to watch as much as I used to back in the day. Anyway. But, other videos I watch all the time at the moment on YouTube are Eurovision Song Contest videos. Eurovision, big thing of mine, absolutely love it, been obsessed with it for many years since I was a kid. And so, yeah, now obviously with the contest coming up soon, you start getting the reveal of the songs from the countries. Can I just say the UK version, I'm so sorry, I don't want to say this, I'm not loving it. I don't hate it, but it's a bit much. I think it's a bit of a mix mash of sounds and genres. I don't know. I don't hate it. It is catchy, and I hope they do well. We're England. Clearly, I want us to do well, but I'm not a fan of it overly. But anyway, yeah, I love been watching the videos and stuff. My favourite, of course, is the one everyone's raving about and the controversy. Well, not everyone likes it. Clearly, there's going to be people who hate it, but for me, it's got to be Malta. I love Malta. I'm not going to sing it because I don't want to get in trouble because the controversy of the title of the song. If you know, you know. But yeah, I really love Malta. Fingers crossed. I do like that song. It's good. It's catchy. But yeah, Eurovision songs, if you go on my history, literally Eurovision, this country, that country. I like to pre-listen before the contest itself. And the other one that I've been watching on YouTube, I watch all the time, is Staying Relevant, which is a kind of YouTube video podcast thing as well, with Sam Thompson, who used to be Made in Chelsea, and Pete Wicks, who used to be in Towie. Obviously, they've been in other things now, Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, Strictly Come Dancing, lots of other reality stuff, I don't know. But I like them both. I think they're great together. I think their chemistry is on fire. They're so funny. They're banter towards each other. And also the fact they're so opposite, but it works. Like, Sam's very hyperactive and Pete's more chilled and laid back and cool. And they just, yeah, I love listening to their chat. Their conversation absolutely cracks me up. Brilliant. Okay, right. So I better hurry up because, like, yeah, my battery's going to get low. So quickly, social media stuff that I've been watching, that I watch all the time, that I love. This could be Instagram, TikTok. First of all, I have to say, I love watching funny animal videos. That is my go-to. If I'm feeling miserable, or even if I'm feeling happy, I have to watch a funny animal video. That's all. I love it. Me and my friend Hannah send each other animal videos that are just really amusing, and we love them. And I normally annoy Nathan by showing him several funny animal videos. I love Bo the beard and his nan. Oh my god, I love that so much. The very funny nan and Bo, and the way he winds her up is just on point. It's so good. It's so funny. And I actually saw some clips of her recently because they were invited to the Brits. She's also done, like, was it Vogue magazine or something like that? Well, not Vogue. Maybe it wasn't Vogue. It was some. Oh, who was it? Some, like, really posh clothing thing or magazine done a feature of. Anyway, she's brilliant. He's brilliant. And the relationship they have as grandson and grandma is just brilliant. I love it. I love the banter. She's just hilarious. I mean, he's hilarious as well, but she says it how it is. Proper Cockney lady. Look, I was raised around Whitechapel in London, so I've kind of got that London vibe as well. So yeah, love Bo the beard and his nan. I also love another grandma Joynick. I can't say it properly. I watch her on Instagram, and she's the one who says, what is it? I slay while you lay, or something. I'm probably saying it completely wrong. She's just hilarious, and she does things like get ready with me to go to a funeral. It's really funny. I find it really funny, and I'm all for it. I love her. Whenever I see a new video, I'm like, right, I've got to watch this. She always makes me smile. She's like in her 90s, and she's become an internet celebrity. Respect, definitely. And the other channel that I watch, well, it's not a channel as such, it's a TikTok thing. Anyway, is George. I don't know, is it George Keywood and Sienna, his wife? I know he gets a lot of stick, like people really hate him, which I think is really sad, because I genuinely think he's a nice guy, and I think Sienna's a nice guy, and you know, they've got that little family unit with their little boy, and no, he's done freaking well with all his sales. He does a lot of, like, selling items on TikTok shop and stuff. Like, I don't have a clue how to do any of that, but he has made a lot of money. I mean, recently got an award for it. He does go on about his weight a lot. He's a very large man, and she's very kind of slim, and you know, they do kind of make banter about that. But he's lost already a lot of weight, and he's on that, what is it, Manjaro Jabby thing. But so he's shown his weight loss as well. But I find them really funny, and I like them together. I love their relationship, and because of them, I keep saying baby, because whenever they say baby, they say baby. Now I keep saying it, and it's really annoying Nathan, so sorry Nathan. But I find them funny, and I like the fact that they turn all the troll comments, all the nasty shit, into comedy. Like, he'll just read out a troll comment and then answer him back, and I'm like, yeah, go on George, get him, because they're so horrible to him. And you know, I've always said this, if you don't like people on the internet, just don't watch them. Like, that's simple. To me, that's like an obvious thing, but these people are like, no, I don't like you, so I'm going to troll you, I'm going to be nasty, I'm going to say horrible shit about you. I just think that's nasty and wrong, and I just don't know why you would do that. I really don't. I've never fathomed why you would do that. But anyway, he kind of takes it and makes comedy out of it, and I like that. So I really enjoy watching their videos. They do make me laugh, and I think they're a lovely couple together. Anyhow, so that's what I've been watching recently. I've been rambling for 33 minutes. Not too bad. But yeah, let me know, as I say, in the comments, if you recommend anything, if there's any shows, series, you know, social media stuff, YouTube stuff, TV that you think I would like, or I should try, let me know. You know, I do go through Netflix, like I flick through and I'm like, is there anything I'd really want to watch? But I did try and watch that Jerry Springer documentary, but I found that a bit boring. I was like, oh, I'll turn it off. And I watched another one about, like, the Backstreet Boys old manager and that. But I don't know, I have to get insight and really enjoy it. Otherwise I just get bored and, well, turn it off. But yeah, if you've got any suggestions, let me know. All right, everyone, listen, thank you for watching, and I'll see you very soon. If you want me to do something like this again, let me know. And if you don't want me to do it, also let me know if you think it's really boring. But yeah, okay. Take care of yourselves, and like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Peace out. Bye.